Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How are you today?
It must be Monday because it's Monday morning with Merle and Patti. And as you can see, we are Merle and Patti. And every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, we talk all things relationships. And what are we talking about today, Merle?
Today we're talking about there sometimes are things that your partner does that absolutely trigger you. But they don't have to.
They don't have
They
to.
don't have
That's where we have control over.
Yes.
We can't always control what our partner, roommate, boss, coworker, whatever does, but we completely control how we react to it and how we let it bother us.
Yes, or not.
Or not.
Yes, exactly right. That's a very important thing. And actually, I'll tell you my story.
Please do.
My story is really the story of how I got into becoming a relationship expert, because it was like in about the year 19 of our marriage. So you'd think you were pretty set, right, by year 19. And I was just, everything. It was not some things that Nathan did that triggered me. It was everything he did triggered me. And it was so annoying. And it wasn't, that's annoying. I was unhappy. I was really unhappy. And I have to say, we talked about splitting up. I have to say, we went to see a therapist. And, the therapist was helpful in that Nathan tried harder. But who cared? Everything. And that's when I understood maybe it wasn't him. If he's trying harder, and I can see the man. I can see the man I married there. It was like I was wearing dark glasses. He just was not as appealing as he was 19 years ago. So I did things to make myself happy. And what does that mean? That means I focused on other things. And when I focused on other things that I liked, that I wanted to do, I felt better. When I felt better, it's amazing, I had different color glasses on.
Yeah.
So that when I went home from work, I said, and I remember doing it. I just said, "Hi, honey." I just blurted it out. He looked at me like, "What's the matter with you? You're being nice." And then I understood how I felt had something to do with how I reacted to what he was doing. So different things, things triggered me when I was not happy, that didn't trigger me when I was happy.
Right.
It's still amazing.
It is amazing. That's a really good story. And that we can't expect our partner to make us happy, because they really can't. They won't. Only we can. I have a story too, a little bitty story, since we're doing stories. Again, about what we let bother us. My husband, he gets those like cheap cheater glasses for reading. He doesn't wear regular glasses. Right. He never can find them. So he bought like 972 pair, and he has one on every flat surface in our home. Every flat surface. You try to do there's a tableau on the coffee table and a pair of stupid cheap glasses. There's my little altar with my dragons and a pair of stupid cheap glasses. The dining room table set for company and a pair of stupid cheap glasses. I would hide them and move them, and then he couldn't find his glasses. And I realized I took it personally. Here is my beautiful setup. I'm a Libra, damn it. Every single surface in the house does not need a pair of cheap cheater glasses. I'm like, he's doing this to me. There's my dining room, there's my desk, and I realized he really wasn't doing it to me. It was just because he's an idiot and lost his glasses and needed to have a pair everywhere he went for some reason. So my change of perception going, I could really let this bother me, and it did. I could get mad about him, and I did. Or I could hide them, and I did. And none of that served either of us.
Right.
None of it served either of us. So all of a sudden, if you come over to my house, you're probably going to find a pair of cheap, stupid glasses on every surface of the house. But I learned to laugh about it.
Yes,
Every once in a while, something really important, I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to just, we don't need this sitting on my head. But I might move them around a little, but the rest of the time, I've just changed my perception. I think it's sort of funny now that there is a cheap pair of glasses. Right. I would prefer it not being there, but I would prefer not to be in a fight over it or take it personally like he's doing it to me. So it's such a silly little thing. And I made it such a personal thing. And
so with Nathan, it's flashlights. The little flashlights, the big flashlights, every surface, there is a flashlight.
Man, I tell ya.
We have like 7 pair of scissors, and he never puts them back. But of course, that kind of can annoy you, right?
Yeah, it can annoy you totally.
until I came downstairs. I was getting ready to go somewhere, and he just took a look at me. He says, "You're beautiful." I'm going, not everyone's going to tell you that.
No.
And other times he'll say, "I'm such a lucky man." So, in the scale of what's important, okay, I'll take the glasses
and the flashlights and the scissors.
Right.
Maybe it's a male thing. Tools around. I don't know. It's the goofiest thing ever. I mean, not that he doesn't look at that. I have something on every bathroom service.
Right.
And we all each have our own idiosyncrasies.
Yes.
But it's our choice. Again, you can see somebody's pissing you off. Often it's a way of being or their own little habit. And number one, we take it personally, and we probably shouldn't. And number two, we have that complete choice how we deal with it.
Yes.
And how does it serve us best, let alone the whole situation best? How does it serve us best to going, okay, I could be mad, I could be upset, I could be worried, I could be this, or I can let it go.
I think it's really the part that you said, I think that we need to emphasize is no need to take it personally.
Yeah.
That person is doing it totally obliviously.
Yes. Yeah.
That in itself could be annoying.
Yes. It's like, why aren't you thinking about me when you put that on my beautiful tableau of ancient Grecian whatever?
But you just have to see the bigger picture. You have to see every time you, maybe this is it. Every time you see something very annoying, think about one tiny little thing that you can say that's good about him.
Yeah.
For her.
Yeah. Helena, hers is, hubby is sleeping caps and glasses. She places them on his desk when I find them in odd places. That's a good idea too, especially if they're lost in odd places.
Right.
If I did that with Carrie, his desk would have 927 pairs of cheap bad glasses.
But when I was wearing the reading glasses, I had about 10 pair, and they were in a lot of different rooms. But it was not on your tableau. No, and if it was a beautiful pair of glasses.
Yeah, his are not. They're like cheap, weird.
Oh, mine are cheap. They're beautiful. So,
hi, Manny.
Is there anything we need to say? I learned to place it right on it. That's it. As long as you know it's not personal, as long as you can see the big picture of this person, not just this one crummy habit.
No matter how crummy.
And have a sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Yeah. Laughter is the best medicine. Laughter cures everything, as Dee Dee's saying. Good to see us laugh.
Yes.
You should hang around more often. This is all we do.
This is it.
Every morning we go to work out. We laugh. We walk around the lake. We laugh. We do pages. We laugh.
and actually that's really important. It's a great energy booster. It's
Oxygen.
oxygen. Yes. To me, everything is a mini vacation away from your things that you worry about. So every laugh is, every meditation, every little thing where you can change your perspective away from what you're worrying about is, to me, a mini vacation. And it's what you said.
So
it's oxygen.
Giving you all a mini vacation here
That's
from
it.
the woes
That's
of
it.
life.
That's it.
So tune back in tonight. And
Yes.
did we say everything we need to say? I think
Yes,
we did.
we
Yes,
did.
Tonight, Merle Solo, Merle's Pearls, 8 p.m. Pacific time,
Yes.
11 Eastern, whatever in the middle.
Yes.
And
in the middle.
And join her for Merle's Pearls. Follow us, like us, tag us, buy our books. That's hers. That's mine.
Yes.
They're both on Amazon. Print copy, download copy, audio copy. Sign up for our newsletter. And come back next week.
Yes. Bye, everybody.
Bye.